Why not create an interactive flipbook like this, or maybe like this? I'll show you how to make one using Canva, totally for free. So first of all, to get started, you want to log in directly into canva.com. Once you have access into canva.com, you want to focus on creating an account which is totally for free. Now that you have just generated a free account and you have now access into Canva, let's locate the section that says create a design. For your flipbook, we will be choosing either A4 or the letter size to make this look like a real book. So here it is, the letter responsive auto-sized, the letter US letter. I just typed A4. So we have this document A4 portrait. Make sure that we have this landscape and we don't have an actual document for it. Now that I have access directly into my document, we can select a new custom size, of course, just in case you think that this one is not working for you. And for that, choose the option that says resized, and you can change the suggested or the custom size just in case you wanted to change the size of your design. Now, here, to speed things up, we can use hundreds of templates we can start with. Search for all of those into the left side, go for design, and here have the styles and templates. Into templates, we can choose one element for magazines, report templates, or you can create a flipbook page fast. So just click into what element that you do want to see. For example, let's say a portfolio or reading and writing. Automatically, these styles should be applied into the element that you have currently editing here. So as you can see, we have one page edited. We can add a new page and add more related like this. So we can add as much as you like to. So just add in a page, select the template, and of course import them directly there. If I click into the right section that says Create View, we can see that we have now a template with a few stuff here that can be helping us to have an actual flipbook. Now, to start here with the time of the customization of the page, before we go for a flipbook animation, we wanted to customize each page, so we can replace the placeholder text with your own content. We can add high quality images, use Canva built-in elements, shapes, icons, and much more. So I'm going to show you just in a quick way how we can use them. I'm going to zoom a little bit more here, and if you click into one element, we can see that we have the reading and writing. For example, let's go for AI tools in 2024, 2025, 2026, whatever, and narrative choice bird, let's say by text express. So this is the time where you want to fill your own info. Even if there's an element that you don't want to see for this design, you can just select it and delete it. Now here, if I click into element, I can change for tables, I can add charts, I can add my own image generator, I have graphics, photos, video, mockups, and much more. Let's click into graphics. Into graphics, I'm going to type, for example, a computer, and we have a lot of elements that we can use. There are a lot of elements that are totally for free, and there are a few elements that are only available for a Canva Pro toast. So you have a link down below in the description if you wanted to use more hundreds or even thousands of templates and designs here created, of course, by Canva. Now, just take your time to fill as much as you can possibly can. Now it says English Language Arts 8. Let's go for step number 1. Changing colors can be added and edited. For example, select one. Into the upper side, we have this custom bar that is related into what I just clicked it. So if I click into color, I can select this, and there we go. The same thing happens when I click into one element. There are a few elements that are editable, there are a few elements that are not. For example, this element, it is editable. We can change the color of this bulb, for example, which I think is great. Once again, you can delete elements that you want or you don't want to see, so we can change this later. Once you finish editing all your content, now it is time to bring the magic here. So if you wanted to make your flipbook interactive, what I wanted to do, of course, is to add hyperlinks to text, images, and buttons. So this is perfect for linking to external websites, other pages, or products. For example, let's go into the first page. And here I'm going to zoom a little bit. So I'm going to create a button so I can send people to the next page. So let's go here for elements. I'm going to type, for example, next. And here have a lot of elements that I can use. So if I select, for example, let's go for this one. this should be imported into my page. So I'm going to make this smaller and center it. The same thing here into the page number 2. But now that we have a page before this, I'm going to put another button just into the left, so this should be working as back. So just rotate this, and I have now next and back. And I can copy this design and paste it into the next page. And do exactly the same thing with the whole design of my website, or in this case, my flipbook. So I have here page number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is time to give them some animation tools. So let's go and click here into this button, go for the 3 dots, and choose the option that says link. So when it says link, this should be bringing or sending me into my page number 2, my next page. So go for done, and here I'm going to do exactly the same thing with all the buttons that I just added. For example, this one should be bringing me back into my page number 1. This should be sending me into my page number 3, and so on and on and on. Take your time to fill all these elements though. Now for a smooth engaging flipbook, we can use Canva's animation. So select any object, whatever you want to, and click into animate. And choose the effects like fade or slide to make your pages come alive as they flipped. If you have this element of Canva Pro, you can click into page, and we have an instant apply animation and transitions to the entire designs. Everything should be animated automatically. So that means that everything now is been automated. So I can click here into the thumbnail view, and here have now the animations of all the pages. So we can add a new transition. So check out how it's actually going to be looking when they clicked into the next slide or the next section. So I have here the slide, I have the circle wrap, I have a flow, stacks, and much more. So let's go for this duration of 0.6 and do exactly the same thing with all these transitions. Once I finish with this process, then it is time to click into the preview, or this section that here have the Ctrl-Alt-P. So if I click here, we can see that we have the animation tool. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. Check how it actually looked. Really interesting, right? So once I finish with this actual preview, what I need to do is just to close this and go for sure. Let's go for download. And once you're happy with this flipbook, go and choose here the file type and choose PDF standard. Now make sure that you choose all the pages to make a really PDF file. Now the videos, the audio, the animations, they just won't be played because this is a flattened PDF. So either way, Canva makes it easier, simple to export. I'm gonna check out my PDF file and see if this one can send me directly into the next page. So page number 1, page number 2, 3, 4, back, and the links actually work really well. Now, to make your PDF flipped like a real book, we needed a third-party tool. We can upload your PDF to websites, for example here into Flipped HTML5 features. We can convert this into a flippable format for us. So for example, I'm going to try this for free. I create my account and I upload my PDF file that I have just generated with Canva. And once converted, usually you can embed the flipbook on your website or to share this across the social media with a custom link. So these platforms usually can help you, of course, to free versions that can use right away. So check out how it actually looks my flipbook. I have this strong animation and it does look really well. So there you have it. You have created your own flipbook using the Canva, ready for the web or print. We used a third-party tool to make this animation of flipbook, but this third-party tool is totally for free. So guys, if this tutorial was helpful, be sure to subscribe for more design tips and tricks. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully with this has been said, we can see you next time. See you guys soon.